What's up with y'all boys? It's your boy Jay, feel me? And in this YouTube video, I'm gonna be bringing y'all some game dropping knowledge about SR and why SR is so important. Now, if you are a chosen one, you will understand this video a lot, especially if you're going through lust right now and you feel like there's no way out. Well, this video is here for you to tell you that there is a way out, and I'm going to be explaining to you guys my way of how I ended up, getting out of my lust and giving you guys some more game dropping knowledge about why you should practice SR and why you shouldn't have sexual intercourse with a lot of people. And the reason why you don't want to have sexual intercourse with many people is because when you are getting active physically in the bed, you are transmuting energy. Everything is all energy. It's not just for the physical pleasure. You are actually opening up a portal to the spiritual realm, which then will give demons higher access and more chances of being able to tap into your full being and your willpower. They will begin to take over your brain. And I'm speaking from experience. I had the huge addiction to, lust and corn. It messed up my dopamine, and it would program something within me to only look at girls with lust. And that's something you don't want to do. You don't want to look at women with just lust. You want to look at them as they are, beautiful queens, goddesses, etc., man. But yeah, it is so important to harness your sexual energy and not just waste it with any woman. A lot of women are not deserving of your energy. You guys realize, how my skin's glowing right now? It's because of SR. I've been on SR for about 2 months, and I'm going to show you guys what it has truly done for me. Now, you will notice when you are on SR, a lot of girls will start to be more attracted to you. I know you hear this all over YouTube, but it's actually true. Your skin will start glowing. Your eyes will just glow. It'll have that natural, like, auriful glow to it. It's bigger than the physical. Everything is all spiritual. Everything is all in a spiritual aspect. So it's important to make sure you are aware of who you are transferring your energies to, because on SR, it'll give you that brain, it'll give you that brain power to really know like who you're messing with. But it's important to make sure you don't just waste it. You can't just go out here just wasting your fluids on a girl just because she looks good. How is her soul? How does she think? How does she operate? Because by you entering inside of her, what you are doing is you are essentially making it so your energy will be transferred to her, and then she'll be able to steal your consciousness. It's an actual factual statement. Y'all got to do y'all's, research on that. But this is all from experience, man. So harnessing your sexual energy is one of the most troubling things that men have in this generation. It is important as a man to learn to control your energy. If you don't control your energy, you are a slave to this realm. You are a slave to your thought. You have to be the own creator and the own guide for making sure that everything in your life is going good. If you are out here just ejaculating without even noticing what you're doing, the demons will latch onto that. And guess what? That will build an addiction. Building an addiction is something you never want to do. An addiction is one of those things it can be difficult to beat. And it's extremely, extremely important to recognize what is causing you to have these addictions first. You have to identify the source. Once you identify the source, like let's say your addiction is, masturbation. The key to beating that is finding your purpose. You have to go out, explore, find your purpose. Keep yourself busy. The more you keep yourself busy, the more you won't have the thoughts about, being stuck to the realms of what the elites and what the government wants you to do. They want you to be enslaved to corn. They want you to keep watching that to lower your dopamine. They don't want you really finding out who you truly are. So by you practicing SR, you're essentially raising your consciousness by 100. So it's really important, to make sure what you are inquiring in your everyday life is best for you. Because on SR, I'm telling you, you will see the fake through everybody. Look, they might have had one up on you before, but when you practice SR, I'm telling you, people going to look at you different. They're going to treat you different. So that's why it's so important to express the ways you want to live. On SR, you will be able to say whatever you want. You won't have no fear when it comes to walking up and talking to women. If you have a fear of walking up to women, SR will literally make that all go away. It will literally shift your consciousness to another level, allowing you to operate more better on a higher frequency. So, in other words, y'all, staying true to yourself is so important. Not just releasing just because you want the physical pleasure. No. Why you think Feels so good. Because it's deeper than that. It's in the spiritual realm. This is not just physical. Everything you see is energy. I'm energy. Your energy. Everything is all energy. So make sure you are aware of what energy you are putting into what you want. The reason why a lot of your manifestations and stuff may not be coming true is because you're out here cracking too many women and it's mixing up your energy, making it so you won't be able to really be your true authentic self, man. Feel me? Inquire SR. If you're not practicing SR, I highly recommend practicing SR. It will help you conquer your lustful thoughts. And you know how everyone just wants to try to pray and run to the Bible to do no. You don't have to do any of that. You have to just straight up find your purpose, man. Find your purpose. I'm not saying nothing's wrong praying, man, but find your purpose, man. Find your purpose. Once you find your purpose, you will not have those addictions of SR, not SR, man, of masturbation, alcohol. Finding your purpose will release all of those. You only like indulging in these things because it brings you that willpower of just, pleasure. You're getting that dopamine effect from wanting to do external things. You need to work on your soul within, y'all. Feel me? But that's going to be it for this YouTube video. Hopefully y'all boys enjoyed, and I'm out, man. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with y'all's friends. And follow me on Instagram so you guys never miss a motivational or a healing reel.